y'all, welcome back to the kitchen. Okay, y'all, I got a story for y'all today. Okay, today we are going to make my special cinnamon tea. Okay, you want to fill up your pot, throw it on the stove, turn the stove on high so it can start boiling. So let me tell y'all a story real quick. So when I was 15, TMI, by the way, this may be TMI. It ain't really TMI because, you know, we all cool like that. But I'm just letting y'all know it's going to be some information. Not that much, but some. So when I was 15, I started bleeding irregularly and I had to go to the doctor, okay? I had been starting my period 5 years ago, so I should be regular by now. It shouldn't be no irregularities and whatnot going on. But you know, things happen, hormones happen, you just don't know what's going on. So I started bleeding just weirdly on times I wasn't supposed to be, and so my mama took me to the doctor. And long story short, the doctor had told me that it's something, the only thing I remember the doctor saying is that it's something wrong with your uterus. You need to get on birth control and it will make the bleeding stop. I'm like, at first I was like, I mean, okay, but like, why? But like, okay, but like, why though? You know what I'm saying? I never really got the full explanation. I didn't truly know what was wrong exactly with my uterus, but whatever. My mama said, all right, we got the pills. I'm on birth control. 15. Not having no relations or nothing like that, okay? And it worked. She was right. My period started, the irregular bleeding stopped. My period got real regular. I knew exactly what day it was coming. Like, I would wake up before my period did, know that it's coming, put a pad on, and by like a couple hours later, it would be here for real. And that happened for a long time. So I had been on birth control for a long time, because then 4 years after that, I actually started having relations, and then I thought I needed it, and so I kept it. But then my thought, like, as I'm getting older, my thought process is going, and I'm like, okay, if I stay on birth control, I'm gonna need to stay on it until like I'll actually want to have kids, and then when I'm done having all my kids, I can get off of it. Well, baby, I'm 26 years old and I still ain't ready to have no children. So that's 15. That puts us at 11 years. Birth control ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to be on for that long. It really ain't nothing good for you. You know what I'm saying? So almost 2 years ago, I think it was almost 2 years ago, I think we working on a year and a half, I decided I was going to stop taking birth control because I didn't like it anymore. It wasn't doing anything to me, but like, I just simply didn't want to be on it anymore. I don't like taking medication, period. I definitely don't want to be on something that's harming me every single day for God knows how long, because I don't know when I'm gonna have my first kid, let alone the rest of them, to even stop completely. So I'm just like, it's just not something that I want to keep doing. And I even tried different forms. I was on a pill. I tried the IUD. Hated the IUD. I mean, hated it. I was on that for 11 months. Don't even know how I lasted 11 months. I hated every moment of it. Got it snatched out, which was the worst experience. Got back on the pill. It then stopped it again completely, right? Now you can imagine, okay? You can imagine the fear that arose within my body those first couple of months, okay? So those first few months, I'm watching my period like a hawk. Like, I'm like, my body is probably not used to this. Like, she been getting that medicine every day for 10 years. She better not mess up. Like, she better not mess up, because nobody has time for that. I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? So the first, like, I want to say the first 2 months for sure, I was freaking out every day, all day, freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know nothing. I was looking up so many different all natural remedies, like all natural remedies for birth control and to figure out what to do, I have found out that oranges, like citrusy things, oranges, pineapples, maybe even lemons, are all like anti-pregnancy type stuff. So I definitely I started incorporating a lot of oranges and pineapples in my diet. I have found out that ginger and turmeric help, and then I have found that cinnamon really helps. Okay, so today we are gonna make my cinnamon tea. Now, I really recommend ginger, turmeric, like ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon all in one. Bam! Like that'll do it. But this one too, straight cinnamon, I'm telling you for a fact, on myself, it's gonna do it. Okay, now mind you, I am a nurse, but I'm not a doctor. Okay, everything that I do on myself, and I do test everything on me. So try everything at your own risk, okay? And don't come back and blame me if anything happens, okay? I'm just saying. But like I said, the first like 2-3 months, y'all, I'm freaking the freak out. I'm freaking out all the way up until month 6. Like for the first 6 months, I'm like, okay. But it kept coming. I'm like, okay, we good this month. Oh, okay, we good this month. Oh, okay, we good this month. Okay, by that 6th month, I had like my worry started to ease. I'm like, okay, this might really work. Like this might really be doing something. And so not only like was I feeling like it was doing something and kind of seeing that it was doing something, I started really believing that cinnamon is an anti-pregnancy, no baby take it away remedy, okay? And I stand on that wholeheartedly. But what I was doing first was ginger turmeric, because I had ginger turmeric teas. But when I started running out of ginger turmeric teas, I started strictly doing cinnamon, and that made me feel even more better. Like, cause cinnamon for real, like, this is why you don't have too much cinnamon when you're pregnant, because cinnamon will induce a miscarriage. So I'm just saying. So what we do is we take our cinnamon. And so a year and a half later, almost 2 years, I think at the end of this year it'll be 2 years maybe, I will have been on cinnamon teas, ginger turmeric cinnamon teas, oranges, pineapples, lemon juice. And baby, I still ain't never had no scare. Knock on some wood, Lord Jesus. Never. And I'm talking about never, okay? And also, like, even in, like, I don't count this as a scare, but like my period isn't as regular as it was when I was on the pill. Like my period came every fourth Wednesday for years, like clockwork, every fourth Wednesday. But now it just come at one of them days of that 21 through 28th day. You know what I'm saying? It come on one of them days, but it comes. Now, if I feel like, ooh, it should be here by now, and I'm getting a little scared, then I will drink one of these, and I'm not lying to y'all. By the end of that day or the next morning, she be here. She will be here. She will be flying in, landing, and she will be here to stay for a week. The period comes. So what we do is we take our cup and we pour. You don't need a whole lot. I like to be heavy-handed sometimes just because I need to make sure. Okay. So that's a little much. This is a little much. But I'm telling, okay, you see this? That's a little much. Mind you, this is a little much. So you can do a teensy weensy bit less than that and you're gonna be straight, okay? You should be straight. And so our water is nice and hot. I'm talking rolling boil. You want your water sterile, okay? Rolling boil, hot, steamy, about to evaporate. And we're gonna go ahead, pour the water in there. Okay, I like to have me a full cup. And then you want to stir this around. Now, listen, okay? It does not taste that great, okay? It does taste like cinnamon for sure, but it's a little, I want to say, like chalky or tart, I should say. You can probably add in some honey or agave to sweeten it up a little bit. I just have never actually tried that before. I just drink straight to cinnamon because, baby, I don't be playing around. I don't be playing no games. I don't have no time for no children right now, okay? And so you stir this up real good. So that's one thing. Now the other thing, baby, is that all of the cinnamon will settle at the bottom, okay? It will settle at the bottom. So as you're drinking it, try to switch. You gotta keep swishing around your cup just to stir it in there. I'm gonna show y'all when I get to the bottom, but you gotta keep on swishing it around so that you can mix it in. And then once you get to the bottom and it's all that at the bottom, you just gotta take it to the head. Just take it to the head, bam, get it in your system, call it a day, and you good. Now I probably drink, especially like around my ovulation times or around my, like, just the times when I'm not on my period. I'm drinking at least one of these a day, at least one. Around my ovulation times, definitely probably 2. And then when my period, like the week of when my period is supposed to come, but I don't know which day, for sure. Like, I'm making sure I'm having some cinnamon within my diet, okay? I don't always have oranges all the time, and I don't always have pineapples all the time, but I always got some cinnamon, and I'm always eating it, drinking it. Even, like, I'm talking even Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm talking, this is one of my favorite snacks right here, like cinnamon granola. This gonna make you have to boo-boo, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna be farting off of this. But the cinnamon granola, cinnamon tea, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, anything, cinnamon in your hot chocolate, that's one of my favorites for sure. Cinnamon in that hot chocolate, baby, any way you can get that cinnamon in you, get that cinnamon in you. And you need, like, I would recommend a good amount like that's a good amount, just to make sure. I even did tell my cousin about this because I swear by it. I really do swear by it. She thought she was pregnant. She was a little scared. Her period wasn't coming. It was like a week. Her period didn't come. I told her to start drinking some cinnamon, baby. That period came. I don't know if I actually need to call her because I don't know if she's still doing it or whatnot, but it worked for her. So I'm just telling y'all what worked for me. If y'all decide to do this, I'm going to need feedback on it, okay? Y'all gonna have to come back and let me know what happened. Let me know how it tastes. Let me know how you feel. It shouldn't make you feel no type of way. You should feel, honestly, you should feel fine and soothed and calm because it's a tea and it's soothing, but it's not gonna make you feel like no weird type of way. You shouldn't have no type of like side effects or anything. If you allergic to cinnamon, don't do this, okay? But you honestly should be fine. And when that period come, baby, drop a blood drop emoji in the comments with a woohoo, because hey, we love our periods, okay? We love them. We don't have no problem with them. We love them. And then on our periods, that's when we get to chill in the bed, be not doing nothing, eat whatever we want. I'm talking all the sweets, all the ice cream, all the chocolate, all the bad foods is what we eat on our periods, okay? We try to avoid that stuff off the period. We take it all in on the period because you're shedding everything anyways. You might as well. You know what I'm saying? We get a break, ladies, from all that healthiness. We get to indulge. We get a cheat week. Some people get cheat days. We get cheat weeks, okay? So I just really wanted to share that with y'all. I wanted to share that with y'all, tell y'all my experience. And I know it's a lot of people out there who really want an all-natural birth control. And to be honest, like, I'm 10 toes stand on this one. I really do. I'm working on 2 years now, and no problems here. Knock on wood. For real, I'm not playing. Belief is everything though too. Just saying. So I'm about to go ahead and drink this, and when I get to the bottom, I'm gonna come back and show y'all. So show y'all how to swirl it around and just take it to the head. And after that, y'all, I'm gonna go do whatever I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. And so I'm gonna see y'all in a minute, but I'm gonna see y'all next time for whatever we doing next. Okay, love y'all. Bye y'all. Okay, y'all, I put way too much cinnamon in here. Okay, you did not really need this much. I definitely overdid it. My bad. Pull back on that cinnamon, because you don't need this much for real. But this is what I mean by, and you seen how it was all settled at the bottom. I kind of swirled it around already, but oh, you ain't need this much. But this is what I mean by when it get low, swirl it around real good, and then just gulp it. That's a lot of cinnamon. I didn't need that much at all. That's way too much. Just like the lemon tea, you don't need too much. A little goes a long way, okay? But I know for a fact that period gonna come. God willing. Okay. And that's that on that. Now go drink you some water. Go put some lemon in your water too. And y'all go have a great rest of y'all night, okay? I'm gonna see y'all next time for whatever we doing next. Love y'all. Bye y'all.